Anna overheard her boyfriend's disdain for her while he was having an affair with Bess, and the gift she had prepared fell to the ground. The lovers heard the noise, and Anna hid in an empty room, only to be led into the bathroom by Jason. Benno and Bess, unable to find the eavesdropper, continued their affair in the empty room, while Anna cried in the bathroom. Jason wanted to stop the adulterous pair, but was stopped by Anna. Unexpectedly, they knocked over a cup, startling the lovers. Jason's appearance surprised Benno, who recognized the man as his uncle. Benno pleaded with Jason to keep his affair a secret, and then left with Bess. Overwhelmed with anger, Anna kissed Jason, deciding to seduce his uncle since Benno dared to cheat. Jason warned Anna not to play with fire. At the family dinner, Benno decided to make Anna Jason's secretary. The banquet seemed harmonious, but in reality, Anna's father and stepmother feigned concern while undermining her and praising Bess. Anna recalled how she met Benno. She had been pushed into the pool by Bess and, in her unconsciousness, saw Benno with a pendant, leading to their relationship. Although Benno promised Anna's family to love her, she finally realized these vows were just hypocritical promises. Meanwhile, Bess subtly rubbed her foot on Benno's leg, deliberately flirting in front of Anna. On this business trip, Anna, upset about Benno, drank a lot. Jason took her to an empty private room to calm her down. Unexpectedly, Anna suddenly kissed him. At first, Jason was passive, but soon he took the lead, and their kiss became more intense. Jason asked her, "Are you still planning to marry Benno?" Anna only replied, "I owe him." Jason, filled with jealousy, couldn't help but ask, "Am I just a tool for your revenge?" In fact, Jason had always secretly liked Anna. Anna received a call from Bess, her stepsister, who deliberately live-streamed her affair with Benno to Anna. Enraged, Anna pulled Jason onto her, kissing him to prove her charm. Jason was seduced by Anna, and they spent the entire night together. Benno arranged for Anna to be Jason's secretary with a sinister motive, to have Anna steal Jason's business secrets. It turned out that Benno had always been dissatisfied with Jason, attempting to undermine Jason's position by the company, even deliberately causing the company to suffer losses, hoping to seize control through this opportunity. At the banquet, Benno and Bess flirted openly, while Anna could only watch their intimate interactions. The scheming woman, seeing Anna alone, couldn't resist mocking her for not being valued by Benno. Benno and Bess became even more inseparable, and Anna finally couldn't hold back, severely reprimanding the scheming woman, then drinking alone to drown her sorrows. Jason came over to accompany her, which happened to be seen by Benno, who planned how to ruin Anna. In fact, the true purpose of Bess and Benno's collaboration was to compete for the inheritance left by Anna's mother. Benno, in a sinister plot, hired a thug to tarnish Anna's reputation. He led a group from the party to catch the supposed adulterous couple, only to find that the actual pair was the scheming woman and her partner. Upon realizing what had happened, the scheming woman fled in panic. Meanwhile, Anna and Jason were hiding in a secret room, sharing a passionate kiss. Bess nearly pushed open the door to the room where Anna and Jason were, but a cat slipping out from under the door at that very moment diverted her attention. The kiss between Anna and Jason intensified, both of them completely lost in their own world, their passion almost setting the air ablaze. However, unbeknownst to them, just a wall away, Benno and Bess were also engaged in a clandestine affair. The fervor of Anna and Jason's movements caused a window curtain to fall, the sudden noise startling Benno and causing him to lose his balance. Benno and Bess hurriedly entered Jason's room, only to find Jason alone. After regaining her senses, Anna vowed never to shed another tear for Benno. Bess puzzled as to how Anna, who was supposed to be drugged, returned home lucid, was caught off guard by Anna's sharp retort. The stepmother's sudden appearance, filled with provocative words, enraged Anna. No longer the timid girl she once was, Anna stood up to her stepmother and taught her a lesson. Benno, wanting to verify Anna's innocence, deceitfully lured her to a hotel with ulterior motives. Anna hid in the bathroom and called Jason for help. Jason warned her against playing with fire but, contradicting himself, used a $1 billion order to lure Benno to a restaurant for a signing. As expected, Benno took the bait and became intoxicated. After Anna and Jason sent him home, Anna boldly seduced Jason. However, when Benno suddenly sobered up, Anna had to hide. Once in Jason's car, Anna attempted to continue her seduction but was stopped by Jason. They would only sleep innocently in the same bed that night, and it was then that Anna began to have feelings for Jason. Anna coaxed Jason into watching a movie with her, only to witness Benno and Bess kissing unabashedly near the theater. Seeking excitement, Anna initiated a kiss with Jason, whose response was passionate. Benno spotted Jason at the cinema, teasing his uncle for his adventurous ways, not noticing the woman's face. Anna and Jason left the theater early and became passionate in the parking lot. Jason claimed he didn't want to play with fire, but his physical reactions betrayed him. Benno once again stumbled upon Jason's steamy scene, still not realizing the woman was Anna. After Benno left, Anna pulled Jason back into a heated kiss. Unbeknownst to them, Anna's earring fell to the ground and was discovered by Benno. Bess recognized the owner of the earring, leading them to deduce that Anna and Jason were having an affair. Anna and Jason were on a business trip, and upon arriving at the hotel, Anna couldn't resist visiting Jason's room. The mutual attraction between them led to intimacy, and as Jason held Anna to take their relationship further, they suddenly heard a commotion. It turned out Benno had brought a group of reporters to catch them in the act, intending to force Jason to step down. However, when Benno broke into the room, he found only Jason inside, which was unbelievable to him. After searching the room thoroughly without finding anyone, just as Benno was about to leave, Anna suddenly entered, questioning the noise in the room. Realizing their plan had failed, Benno had no choice but to leave with the reporters. Anna admired Jason's strategy. If it weren't for him instructing her to hide by the door and leave amidst the chaos, their secret would have been exposed that day. However, Bess and Benno were plotting a more malicious plan, kidnapping. Anna was tied up by Bess, and just a wall away, Benno showed Jason a video and intimate photos of him and Anna, threatening to expose their relationship if Jason didn't yield the presidency. While Jason hesitated, Anna managed to free herself. She stopped him from signing and produced photos of Benno and Bess's affair, threatening to reveal their affair if they didn't let her go. In the end, Anna announced the cancellation of her engagement to Benno and left resolutely. Jason questioned Anna, asking if everything had been just for revenge against Benno. Anna was afraid to respond to Jason's feelings, fearing she would cause Jason to lose everything he had. Ultimately, the girl left decisively, leaving Jason lost in thought. Anna severed all ties with her father and wandered the streets alone, only to be kidnapped again. This time, however, the kidnappers were not enemies but friends. It turned out that the legacy left by Anna's mother, the development of a genetic facial mask, had been successfully completed and was now ready to be handed over to Anna for management. Jason, mistakenly believing Benno had repeated his old tricks, decided to negotiate with him to find out Anna's situation. Benno pretended to have kidnapped Anna, luring Jason to resign, thinking a man lost in love would be easiest to control. However, what Benno didn't know was that Jason had no intention of continuing as president. In fact, Jason was adopted by Benno's grandfather, and the group was handed over to him because Benno was not capable enough. Now, the group was also preparing to return to Benno. Benno confessed that he had not kidnapped Anna, which relieved Jason. He let go of the presidency and embarked on a journey to find Anna. Benno and Bess held a wedding ceremony, and Anna attended in grand attire. But she was not there to bless them. She was there for revenge. Photos of Bess and Benno's affair were displayed on the electronic screen. Enraged, Benno exposed Anna and Jason's illicit love, but Jason appeared to protect Anna, admitting he was just an adopted child of the Benno family and had severed ties, eliminating any taboo. Then Anna and Jason left together, with Jason kissing her and announcing he would become her personal secretary. At this point, Anna had become the CEO of the genetic facial mask company. Benno, already aware that Anna is in charge of the genetic company, remains oblivious to the fact that she is the owner. With unbridled audacity, he approaches her, proposing a mutually beneficial partnership. At this moment, Jason, hiding under the table and playfully teasing Anna just as she once did, remains concealed. Anna, not revealing her true position as the boss, deliberately leads Benno on, planning to toy with him and ultimately drive him to bankruptcy. Benno, under the misconception that he had slept with Anna, is unaware that he was unconscious throughout the night, and it was Jason who was intimate with Anna. Soon after, Bess arrives at the door, and Benno almost succeeds in explaining the situation until Bess discovers a thong left on the bed by Anna, leading to a heated argument between the two. Benno bestows 15% of his shares upon Anna in exchange for the genetic facial mask formula. After signing the contract, issues with the genetic facial mask arise. Benno slanders Anna, accusing her of providing a poisonous formula. However, Jason presents an inspection report that resoundingly discredits Benno, proving the formula to be flawless. Benno then shifts the blame onto Bess, accusing her of skimping on ingredients, which led to product issues. The ongoing problems were a result of Anna's anticipation of their unscrupulous nature. She knew they would cut corners, and she effortlessly resolved the issue with Benno. Unexpectedly, they made Bess the scapegoat. Furious, Bess approaches Anna under the guise of cooperation, with the ulterior motive of eliminating both Benno and Anna. She collaborates with her stepfather to frame Anna, and an explosion nearly costs Anna her life. Fortunately, Jason rescues her just in time. Anna's father, accompanied by Bess, arrives at the company, intending to seize control following Anna's supposed death. However, Anna's unexpected appearance exposes their conspiracy. Ultimately, Bess and Anna's father are arrested for attempted murder and imprisoned. Benno, pleading for Anna's forgiveness, realizes that her heart belongs only to Jason. In a fit of rage, he lunges at Jason with a knife, leading to his conviction for attempted murder. It is only after Jason is injured that he recalls rescuing a drowning Anna in the past, and discovers that Benno had knocked him unconscious and stolen the pendant. Upon regaining consciousness, Jason confesses his feelings to Anna, revealing that he has harbored a secret affection for her and that he was her rescuer all those years ago. The two finally unite. In the end, Anna, who believed Jason to be merely her personal assistant, is pleasantly surprised to discover that he is, in fact, a self-made billionaire and the true mastermind behind a successful empire.